Everyone, I call the regular City Prescott Council meeting to order. It's Monday, October 28th at 6 o'clock. Do a roll call. Mike?
Here.
Adam?
Here.
Dar?
Here.
Lindsay?
Here.
And not sure about the other two at this point. So would everybody please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you, everyone. Next item on the agenda is public comments. The council will receive public comments on any issue related to the agenda. Limited discussion by the council may take place. Okay, hearing none. Next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. The TIF Joint Board Review minutes from October 8th, Finance Committee minutes from October 9th, City Council minutes from October 14th, Parks and Public Works minutes from October 21st. And then we have approval requests for concrete pavers by Cooley River Trails. We're going to hold that out as a separate line item for now.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda, items 1 through 4.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda, items 1 through 4. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, now we have an approval for requests for concrete pavers by Cooley River Trails for $1,067. You guys want to take that? Or Israel, do you want to speak on that? Okay, go ahead.
I just, correct me if I'm wrong, is requesting the $1,067 for pavers to help with erosion and make the trails a little safer to go through. They had leftover $6,000 or $8,000 in the parks fund balance, so it would just come out of what we had originally delegated for trails is where the funds would come from.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the item number 5 on the consent agenda, approval of the request for concrete pavers by Cooley River Trails, not to exceed the amount of $1,067.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second to approve the request for concrete pavers, Cooley River Trails, for $1,067. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carried. Thank you.
Do you need a roll call too?
Easy
I
enough.
don't need to do that. It's below. Now reports of standing committees and commissions. Nothing for finance. Planning Commission, next meeting will be Monday, December 2nd. Did Carter send out a notice for cancellation for November meeting?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, because I didn't see one.
Okay, I will remind him again tomorrow.
Okay. Next item is Parks and Public Works Committee Report. John, you got that?
I'm working on getting it up here. Can you come back to me?
Okay. So, Health and Safety, next meeting is Monday, November 11th at 5 o'clock. And Personnel, next meeting is Wednesday, November 6th at 5 o'clock. Let me know when you're ready.
Is November 11th, it's Veterans Day, isn't it? But
Yes.
Yeah.
you guys don't have Veterans Day off?
We do, and Matt and I discussed that this morning. We made a mistake on scheduling the meeting that day. However, we have our budget published for that day, and in order for us to reschedule, timing won't work out for us to republish the budget, so we're gonna be here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we, on the 21st of October, Parks and Public Works, we discussed some proposed tree plantings at Freedom Park. That's going to be discussed at our next meeting as well, I think. There was a land donation of, I believe it's is it half an acre? Half an acre parcel of land being donated to the city adjacent to McGee Park. We discussed the repair of the non-motorized boat launch down there on Lake Street. Some of the retaining wall is quite old and falling apart, so in need of repair. They're working on getting a second quote for that repair and maintenance. The pavers that we just discussed, and that's about it.
Okay, thank you. And the next Public Works and Parks meeting will be Monday, November 18th at 5 o'clock. Next item on the agenda is communications and new business. Public comments. The council will receive public comments on any issue not related to the agenda. Limited discussion by the council may take place. However, no action will be taken on any items. This includes receiving written requests, documentation, possible action at a future meeting. Okay, hearing none. Next item is ordinance 09-24, an ordinance to amend and additions to city ordinance, chapter 329-9, compost dumping, second reading.
This is the second reading, and this is basically amending an existing ordinance to include 3 changes, and that would be to ensure the proper posting rules are legally enforceable at the compost, making violations of the compost site rules a citable offense, and also prohibiting commercial entities from dumping at the site. Again, this is a second reading.
Motion to approve ordinance 09-24 to amend the city ordinance on the compost dumping. Move to a third reading?
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion, a second, to approve ordinance 09-24, ordinance to amend and additions to city ordinance, chapter 329-9, compost dumping, second reading. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. Next item on the agenda is approval of agreement with Computer Integrations Technology for security system and installation at well number 3. Who wants to take that?
I can give you kind of what I have.
Okay.
So the new well house, where they're doing all the work and upgrading all this stuff, the proposals for a security system down there, consisting of cameras and sensors. If you guys recall, we had a break-in up at, I don't know what well house that is that 4 up there by the skate park?
Yeah, that's 4.
So we had a break-in up there, and they got all the keys and everything. We had no way to tell, who did it or anything like that. So the proposals for cameras and sensors at a cost of $15,942, and then $1,050 for maintenance a year, I believe. Yep. Which includes the 30-day retention of video through Verkada. But I did see that the one thing that wasn't determined yet was the cost of the cell service that's going to be needed for that. So similar to the beach down there, we have to have a cellular air card down there to get the cell service to run the cameras and upload the data. So that's what this is about.
Okay.
Motion to approve the agreement with Computer Integration Technologies for the security system at well 3.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second, of the agreement with Computer Integration Technologies for security system and installation at well number 3 at a cost of $15,942. Is there any discussion on the motion?
Mayor, I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Where does this ring to, I mean, if someone does break the alarm on the door, does it ring to Computer Integrations Technology, or does it come directly to the police department or to Pierce County?
So it should go to Pierce County if it's like every other alarm system that's integrated.
Okay,
So like if this one goes off, Pierce County gets notified and then we get sent right away.
okay,
I would assume that it would be the same, but I can't answer that with 100% certainty.
yeah. Okay, and then I also wanted to know if, since it was well four that got vandalized, are we going to do this as we upgrade all of the wells when we do the reverse osmosis then?
I think a few meetings ago, we had discussed going to card key access throughout all the municipal facilities. And I think that was kind of the plan, because this integrates with all of that, it's the same company.
Okay, so they would be part of this. I thought it was just the buildings we were gonna do that to, but it'll be this on the wells as well.
It would be
Yeah.
all of our, I believe it
All
was
municipal
all
buildings.
municipal
Municipal
buildings, so,
The
In
wells
phases.
are considered
Municipal
municipal
buildings.
buildings.
yep,
Yes,
the city
Okay.
owns them.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Not, as for roll call, Lindsay? Aye. John?
Aye.
Gar?
Aye.
Adam?
Aye.
Maureen?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
Okay, motion carried, thank you. Next item on the agenda is Resolution 44-24, authorizing the installation of the new downtown streetlights at a cost of $150,200.
I got this one.
Okey-doke?
So, we've been talking about the lights downtown for a while now. And the first discussions came up was when we were gonna have extra funds in our TID number 4 before the TID expiration date. The thought was to improve the lighting system, and not necessarily because they look super terrible, but because the electronics on the inside are all warping, and we're spending a lot of time and money trying to fix those too. So it really is kind of perfect timing for us to replace the streetlights, since we still have TID funds to cover it. And then they did send out a survey between staff and chamber and tourism committees to pick the design, and they picked the design number 1, which is on the picture here and in your packet, to move forward. The installation of them, if we move forward, would be either January or February of this year, 2024, so that way they're in and paid for by March when the TID expenditure time expires. 25, sorry. I don't know what budget year I'm on.
So if we did the 150, what do we have left in our tip for? Did you see it? I didn't see it.
Well, I don't know exactly,
Well,
but
rough.
That's in here.
It's in there.
Balance is 187,826.
thank you.
187.
That was the
so we
first
got
line, wasn't it?
37,000
Yep,
left. Okay.
yep.
But that's in addition to the money we held out for affordable housing, right?
The affordable housing, this is not considering that. We would have to extend the TIF for one more year in order to do affordable housing.
I
with-
thought we did that.
We did that for TID 3.
Oh, TID 3.
Yep.
Sorry.
I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 44-24, authorizing the installation of the new downtown streetlights at a cost of $150,200. And this is coming out of our TID 4.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve Resolution 44-24. Resolution authorizing installation of new downtown streetlights, cost of $150,200. Is there any discussion on the motion? I'll do a roll call. Mike?
Aye.
Maureen?
Aye.
Adam?
Aye.
Dar?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Lindsay?
Aye.
Okay, motion carried, thank you. Next item on the agenda is approval of Class Beer license and Class C liquor, wine only, license for Joe Dean Enterprises LLC, doing business as the Pizza Arcade for 1120 US Highway 10.
Yes.
Rochelle?
So, we have a new pizza shop coming into town. They are going to take over the old Carboni's location, next to what's Marathon now. They would like to, they have filled out all the applications for their Class B beer license and, wine license. So we are just, everybody's approved, chief approved their application, their notice has been, in the paper for the required 2 weeks, and now we've brought it before council for approval.
I'll make it a motion to approve the Class B beer license and the Class C liquor wine only license for Jardine Enterprises at 1120 US Highway 10.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion, and a second to approve the Class B beer license, Class C wine for Jodine Enterprises Pizza Arcade for 1120 US Highway 10. Is there any discussion on the motion? Not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carried. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is approving the donation of a 5.6 acre parcel of land from Estate Homes Incorporated in memory of Sue Henniker for McGee Park.
Maybe John can take that? John?
Sure, we can take that.
We're improvising tonight.
Yes, we are.
So, it's Estate Homes Inc. is proposing to donate this parcel in memory of Sue Henniker. It's a half-acre parcel adjacent to McGee Park, and Cooley River Trails had proposed including it in the future trail plans. So. That's what I know.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the donation of 0.56 acres of land from the Estate Home Inc. in memory of Sue Henniker for McGee Park.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second, for approving the donation of the 0.56 acre parcel from Estate Homes in memory of Sue Henniker from McGee Park. Is there any discussion on the motion?
I'm just excited to see how they're able to honor her, and it's a lovely thing that their family's
Absolutely.
doing.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. Other business. Okay, we had planned a closed session for this evening, but we are going to postpone that until our next meeting where Matt can be here to take care of that.
This, that hurt.
All right, I'll make a motion
Sun got
to adjourn.
Second.
Hospital somewhere.
A motion, a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
How
Opposed?
seriously?
We are adjourned.
I didn't hear it. I just heard that
Okay.
he was with his son.
Seconded, I heard that.